So we are discussing attributes, guys. Attributes is one of the dictionary properties. Okay. So attributes are used to change the default behavior. To change the field default behavior, we'll use attributes. What is the default behavior? What is the default behavior? So if you go to the finance case form here, I'm going to the tables. Okay, we'll go to the form. Scroll down and click on show form here. Okay. So let us take this color as a reference field. This color is a reference field. So whenever I'm actually double star means it will show the records in the DOM. Here you are able to see the name and email address. You are able to see name, email address. I want to see the name, email address, department, location, and mobile number. Here, so far, I'm able to see name, email address, right? I want to see location, department, and mobile number as well. Extra, I want to see. So by default, we are able to see these two, name and email address. We should see extra details. So for that, we have to use property attributes, dictionary attribute. Okay. Guys, there are 400 attributes. So it is difficult to remember these 400. Okay. It is difficult to remember this 400. Whenever the client has given one requirement, based on that requirement, you have to go through the documentation and whatever the attribute that is useful, you use that. So I'm just duplicating this one. Right click, configure dictionary. Okay. Right click, configure dictionary. So you have to click on advanced view. Here we are already in the advanced view. Okay. So in the advanced view, you will be able to see attributes here. So you can just click on this more info. You will be able to see the attributes, dictionary attributes. Just click on this link. Click on this dictionary attributes. You have so many attributes here. Yellow public, yellow references, attachment index, barcode. Okay. Calendar elements. So these all are attributes. So remembering them is a difficult thing, guys. These all are attributes. We have so many attributes are there. Okay. It's not a data type actually. It's used to change the field default behavior. See, by default, we are able to see the field something like this, right? Whenever we search for a value, we are able to see only name, email address. If you want to see extra details. Okay. Yes. So So these many attributes are there. So for our requirement, we have to use reference related attributes. You can see any reference field with the auto completer. This is related to reference field. Okay. This one, any reference field. This one is related to reference field. Any reference field. This one is also related to reference field. Any reference field. This one is also related to reference field. Okay. Okay. Fine. So here you are able to see ref underscore AC underscore column, something like that. Is an attribute. Okay. List of field names separated by semicolons. List of field names separated by semicolons. So you have to use this attribute. Is equal to email semicolon department location mobile phone. These are actually field names in the user table. These are actually, okay, here it should be semicolon, guys. These are field names in the user table. If you go to the user form, you can see mobile phone, location, department, email. All are small letters, smaller case letters. So that is what I am using here. Email, comma, department, comma, location, comma, mobile, mobile. Ref underscore AC underscore columns is the attribute that we have to use for our requirement. Okay. I'm just using ref underscore AC underscore column service now. So did I tell you the difference between submit, save, update, insert and stay? I did not tell you, right? Okay, I'll explain about it. For AC underscore column specifies the list of reference table columns to display. Okay, this attribute specifies the list of reference table columns to display. Separate column names with semicolon. For example, ref underscore AC underscore columns is equal to username, email, sys underscore created on. So allows autocomplete to match text from the user underscore name, email, sys underscore created on columns. I am taking this particular attribute out. Okay. So I am going to add this attribute here. I'm just adding this attribute here. Save this one. and refresh the form. You can see name, email address, department, location, and mobile number. Okay, clear, right? So likewise, whatever the columns that you add comma separated here, so email, department, location, and mobile phone. Based on the columns that you provided, based on that, it will display the values. Okay. Okay, fine. Here, if you scroll down here, this is a watch list field. Watch list field is a list type of field. Here you are able to see this add me icon. Whenever you click on this one, current logged in user name will be automatically added. System administrator is the current logged in user. His name is automatically added here. Okay. See, normally what we do, we'll open the form. We don't know what to do. We'll just click on it. If we don't know what to do, we'll just click on it. Unnecessarily, it would add my name. Client said, don't show the add me icon, remove the add me icon. So as a field default, it is showing add me icon, right? Client said remove that add me icon. Okay, now I am actually going to the watch list field. So here you have to click on advanced view here. Okay. So in the dictionary properties, it is an attribute called no underscore add no add me. If present is equal to true, hides the display of the add me icon that appears next to certain fields such as watch list field. Take this attribute. Just to mention that attribute here. No add me. If there is already an attribute, okay, if there is already an attribute, see guys, this attribute I'm also adding in the watch list field also. Because in the watch list field also we are referencing users only, right? There is already an attribute. Still I have to remove the add me icon. Use comma separated. No underscore add underscore me. There is already an attribute which is present. If you have to add an extra attribute, use comma separated. Save this one. There is no add me icon here. If you click on this one, so just use double star here so that it will display the values. Why is it showing only one name here? Only name itself is appearing. I think this attribute is only for reference fields, looks like. Ref underscore SC underscore columns is only for reference fields. Or we'll do one thing. Or we will do one thing. We'll take this attribute. We'll just refresh this one. Okay. So ref underscore AC underscore columns is only working for reference fields. For list type of fields, we have to add extra attributes. Okay. Ref auto completer is equal to Ajax table completer. This is the extra attribute that is added. And ref AC column search is equal to true. Okay. Ref AC column search is equal to true. So ref AC order by is equal to name. No add me. Okay. And similarly, here you are able to see email option as well. Enter email address. I want to remove, I want to hide this one as well. Comma separated. No email. Is an attribute called no email attribute. Save this one and refresh the form. And do you see email option here? No. And you are able to see name, email address, department, location, and mobile number. So that is because of attributes. Okay. If you remember, whenever a table is created, 6 fields will get created, I told you. Mm, mm, mm. But now I am telling 7 fields are created. Sir, the other day we were able to see only 6 fields only. Sir, where is the 7th field? Okay, that field will appear only in the form. Right click, configure, go to dictionary. Dictionary is nothing but a field. Okay. So here there is a field type called collection field type. So that field will not have name, will not have label. So this is a collection type of field. This field also will get created along with the table, guys. This is the 7th field. So do you see any label name here? Hmm? All right. So this field also will get created whenever a table is created. So just click on advanced view here. And here also you can add attributes. So guys, remember, these all are fields. These all are dictionary properties. If I have to change a field property, if I have to change the field default behavior, I'll write attributes. Here, this attachment icon. So this is not a field. This is not a field. Okay, I want to hide this attachment icon. So then what I have to do? In that case, you have to go to collection field. You have to go to collection field. You have to add attribute here, no underscore attachment. No attachment here. This one. And if you go to the form and refresh this one, attachment icon won't be visible. Do you see attachment icon here? If you click on this one, let me just create this one. Okay. Well, guys, here from the you don't have to go to Gmail to open the email. From ServiceNow itself, you can open an email here. So that is called email client. That is a email client attribute. This present or true causes icon and annular to appear in the more options menu in the form header. If you click on that pop-up, email client appears. I am adding this particular attribute in the collection field. In the collection field, comma separated. email client. Just refresh the form. In the three options, now you are able to see email client option. You click on this one, it will open the email where you can enter the to address, CC address, BCC address, subject, attachments. So you can write the text and you can send the email. This is all because of attributes. So if it is related to fields, you will go to the respective field. You will add that respective attribute. If it is not related to field, if it is related to attachment, if it is related to this email client and all, you have to go to collection field. Okay. Collection. Yes. Madam, see, sections didn't mention here in the definition that it is used for sections behavior. I did mention here are used to change the field default behaviors. Okay. So sections, what is there in the sections to modify? In the sections only we have fields, right? Okay, fine. Now, guys, there is a concept called update set concept in ServiceNow. So I told you right in the beginning, there will be 3 environments in the organization. Yes. 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 Okay. So developers will work in this particular URL. So whatever the developer has developed should go to the test environment. Tester will test that here. Tester will not go to dev environment and test there. Tester will not go to the dev environment and test. Okay. Testers will test in the test environment only. And finally, the product will come to the production. So production means all the employees will use. So guys, here cars are manufactured at the manufacturing unit. Okay. Cars are manufactured at the manufacturing unit. That is fine. After manufacturing it, the car will go to testing unit. Testing unit will be at the separate place. That car will go to the testing unit that will be tested there. Condition, everything is good or not. They don't blindly manufacture and they don't throw it. Whatever the car that is manufactured, that will be tested. There will be robust testing. There will be different kinds of testing. After passing all the testing, that comes to the showroom. At the showroom, they will purchase the car. There will be warranty, everything right. So when they are using the car, they get any issues, they come to the service center. At the service center, admins will be available. Same in ServiceNow. Same in IT also. Getting my point? Here, developers will develop something here. Whatever is developed, that should go to tester. Here, testers will test it. Then it will go to the showroom. Showroom means production environment. Here, all the employees will use this. When employees are using this, if they get any issues, admins will come into picture. ServiceNow admins will come into picture. ServiceNow admins will work on ServiceNow admins will have access to the production environment. Developers, unless and until they request, particularly developers will not be given production permission. So how do you move it? Suppose if you want to move a car from manufacturing unit to testing unit, so you can move through transport is like heavy vehicles, ships, planes, trains. Using the heavy vehicles, they will transport the vehicles from one place to another place. So Though the transport facilities are called update sets in ServiceNow. Using update sets, you will move your development from this environment to this environment. So using update set, you will be moving it from here to here. The transport facility is called update set in ServiceNow. Okay. So here the train is a transport facility. The car is manufactured and ship is available there. This car should be in the ship, right? Okay. This car should be kept in the ship. There should be some vehicles there. Okay. So that vehicle is nothing but an attribute in ServiceNow. Update underscore sync attribute. Update underscore sync attribute. Update underscore sync is equal to true. This particular attribute is added to the collection field. This particular attribute is added to the collection field. Okay. Getting my point. Then whenever you create the finance case record, you can see this is a finance case table, right? That will be automatically moved to update set. If this attribute is not added, that won't go to update set. Okay. Remember this point. If this attribute is added, it will be automatically moved to update set. If this attribute is not added, this won't go to update set. I will open all the collection fields. Okay. So these are our collection fields. So out of these, which table collection field has update underscore sync attribute? I will see. Attributes contain update underscore sync is equal to true. Okay. There are 1,827 tables. That table data will automatically move to update set because these table collection field has update underscore sync attribute. This table collection field has update underscore sync attribute. Whatever you do in this table, that will be automatically go to update sets. Update sets means the cars are moved to ships. That ship will go to test environment. Getting my point? Clear? So if a table collection field has update underscore sync is equal to true attribute, that table data, whatever you do in this table, automatically will be captured in the update sets. If a table collection field doesn't have this update underscore sync is equal to true attribute, that won't be captured in the update sets. So there will be a separate topic, guys, for update sets. The other day, I asked you to join in the 9:30, but you guys were not able to join. I think you have time conflict. Okay. You understand, right, about collection field, about the dictionary attributes and all? Hmm? So these many tables. So these are our table names. these many tables data. In these tables, whatever you do will be capturing in update set automatically. But our finance case table update underscore sync attribute is not there. Whatever we do in this update finance case table, that won't be captured in the update set. Whenever you create a finance case record, that won't be captured in the update set. Whenever you create a field, that will be captured in the update set, because field table has update underscore sync is equal to true attribute. Okay. So that is how the attributes work, guys. Okay. So developer, testing, and production environment. So majorly will be working as a developer in the dev environment. Okay. Okay. Guys, I told you, right? I'll tell you the difference between save, submit, save, update, insert, and stay. If you open a new finance case, it is a new finance case. Okay. So here you are able to see save button. You are able to see submit button. Sometimes I'm clicking on save, sometimes I'm clicking on submit. Why am I clicking save? Why am I clicking on submit? Hmm? Remember, guys, save will create the record. I am filling the field values. Save will create the record. Click on save, it will create the record. It will save, it will stay on the same page. It will stay on the same page, 1079 record, right? So I'm clicking on save. It has created the record in the database. It has stayed on the same page. Okay, clear, right? If I click on submit, submit also will create the record, but it will not stay on the same page. Click on submit, it will create the record. Record number is 1081, right? If I click on submit, it will create the record, but it is redirecting you to 1079 record. Whatever you have already previously accessed, it will redirect to that particular page. Understand my point? Save will create the record, it will stay on the same form. Submit also will create the record, it will redirect you to the previously accessed URL. Okay. That is the difference between save, submit. Now you have save, update, guys. Save, update. This update button will appear only on the already created records. If I change the value to in progress, if I click on save, it will update the record. Save will update the record now. Earlier save was creating the record. Now this time save will update the record. Save will update the record. It will stay on the same form. Okay. When I click on update, it will also update the record, but it will redirect you to the previously accessed URL. Previously I have opened finance cases. You understand? Save will create the record. It will stay on the same form. Submit will create the record. It will not stay on the same form. It will redirect you to the previously accessed URL. And save, update. So save will update the record on already created record. Update will update the record and it will redirect you to the previously accessed URL. Okay. And you have insert, and stay. Whatever the values that you have here, right? System administrator, category as software, subcategory Linux, short description as test record, state as on hold. With all these field values, it will create a new record with a different number. Getting my point? With all these field values, it will create a new record with a different number. It will not stay on the same form. It will redirect you to the another URL. So now you can see how many finance cases are there here. 13. Okay, I am doing insert here. So here it is creating another record with a different number with all these values. Now you can see 14th record. 14 records are there. Let me get it by create a time. This one. 1082. With the 1082, with the 1082, with the same values, it has created a new record or not. So it is 1079, right? Okay. With these values, it will create a new record with a different number. It will redirect you to the another URL. If you click on insert, and say with all these values, it will create a new record. It will stay on the newly created record. So 1082, right? 1083 will be created. It has stayed on the 1083 record. You understand the difference between? Okay. So based on our convenience, we should use this. After clicking on the button, it should stay on the same form. You can click on save. After clicking on the button, it should redirect you to the previous URL, means you click on submit. After clicking on save, it has to update and it has to stay on the same form, means you will save. After clicking on the update, it has to update the record. It should redirect you to the previously accessed URL. So I have to remove the attribute here, guys. Go to the configure dictionary. Okay. On advanced view. I'm removing one attribute here. Okay. Clicking on update. What happens? It will update the attribute. It will redirect you to the previously accessed URL. You can see. It is saving my time or not? So insert means, so with all these values, it will create a new record with a different number. It will redirect you to the another URL. Insert and stay means with all these values, it will new record with a different number. And whatever the record that is created, it will stay on the created record number. Okay. So that's all actually about dictionary properties, guys. We'll discuss child tables in tomorrow's session. So that is the default behavior, Raj. ServiceNow has designed in such a way. So do you guys understand? Attributes. Okay.
There, when I'm trying to access that collections in the table labels, I don't see collection type there.
So in the table level, you don't see that. That
Where,
collection field, you don't see at the table level. If you open the table, right click configure table, on the table, you won't be able to see that. Okay.
okay, so where can I say that I'm able to see because I have ServiceNow utilities? It is
Right
giving me a
click,
shortcut.
configure, go to dictionary. You can see collection field.
Okay, dictionary.
So collection field will not have label and name. That is why you can't use collection field for scripting. You can't use collection field. You can't show collection field on the form.
Got it.
So keep up your good work, guys. Okay. And keep practicing. I'll see you there in tomorrow's session.